Welcome to another Rolled in Reacts episode. This truck came in for a quick oil change when the mechanic discovered that the customer had installed their own underglow kit all by themselves. And this Toyota Tacoma came in to get their washer fluid hoses and tank replaced, but had to come in a week later because a mouse had chewed up the hoses. And this Lexus drove in with some differential issues. The mechanic drained the differential of oil and found it had a lot of metal shavings in it. And this van came in because of broken inner tie rods. Apparently, it had been sitting like this for 2 nights in a row, which caused condensation so bad that it soaked the whole interior. And this car had a fuel leak after the customer had tried replacing some hoses by themselves. This 2014 Ram 2500 came in because the customer complained about a clunking noise. Turns out it was because of a cracked transmission bell housing. And this 2021 Jeep Cherokee came in because it needed some body and paint work after the owner had tried pocket parking it in a parking garage. And this customer came in complaining about their car taking forever to start and that it makes popping sounds when driving. The mechanic found the crankshaft sprocket to be the main culprit. Customer states, engine won't turn over, please advise. The mechanic found that the engine had enough oil in it but discovered that cylinder 2 had blown up and that coolant had leaked into the engine. This customer had their friend do some work on their car, but now complains about squeaky noises when driving over speed bumps. And this customer came in saying that their car had started running rough lately. I wonder why. This car came in because it apparently did not want to stop leaking oil. Customer states, winding noises from engine and car has trouble starting lately. And this customer came in complaining about a grinding noise. This car came in because the exhaust system fell off after the owner had just installed it all by himself. And the owner of this car came in because they complained about really poor acceleration. This customer came in saying that their brakes worked fine up until this morning, but then they started having horrible grinding noises. Customer states, truck doesn't want to move when in drive. The mechanic found the ring gear in the differential to be completely worn out. And this customer came in because the owner had tried replacing the electric parking brake by themselves, but it stopped working and now makes a weird sound. This car came in with some pretty loose lug nuts. And this customer came in because they hear a rattling sound after having had their car parked in a barn for a few weeks. This mechanic had just put the car on the lift when he heard a meowing sound. Thankfully, the cat was just fine and ended up making the shop its new home. Customer states, had car in for coolant repair at another shop, but my car still leaks coolant. And this customer came in because they had a strange noise at all speeds after a gear oil change at another shop. The mechanic discovered that the power transfer unit had exploded, which had caused the mounting gear on the transmission case to snap off. And this car came in because the owner complained about a clunking sound. This customer came in because their ABS light was on after they had installed a new ABS speed sensor all by themselves. This car came in with brake issues after the customer had topped off their brake fluid with ATF. And this car came in because the owner had a rattling noise when accelerating. And this customer had fixed their transmission with a friend, but forgot to top off their transmission oil afterwards. And this car needs some new bearings ASAP. Customer states, clunking noises when going over bumps. And this car came in with quite the transmission noise after the customer had hit something on the road. This customer came in for a pre-purchase inspection of this car, and this is what the mechanic found. The owner of this car had installed their own tires, but came in because the car now has a pretty bad vibration. The technician discovered the issue to be caused by all 4 tires not being seated on the rims properly. Customer states, I think I hit a stick on the road. Please advise. And this customer apparently had tried changing their own headlight fluid. This customer came in for a clunking noise after their friend had helped them change a ball joint. The mechanic discovered that the ball joint was missing the snap ring and cotter pin. And this customer had driven through a bit of water. This mechanic was doing a wiring job on this car, but when he went to remove the floor mats, he found this. Yummy. And this car came in because of a bit of a knocking sound.
Yikes.
The owner of this Ford Edge came in saying, "Whenever I go in reverse, the entire world is upside down." This 2019 Chevy Silverado rolled in after the customer had hit something on the road. Customer states, got a flat tire after hitting a Bigfoot. And this car came in for a filter change. This customer came in saying that they hear a clunking noise anytime they try accelerate rapidly. The owner of this Mazda 6 came in because they had no oil pressure after having some work done at another shop. The mechanic found a broken chain for the oil pump and a really worn out camshaft. And this BMW E30 came in for some new front shocks. Customer states, car has starting issues, please advise. The owner of this truck came in complaining about a wobbling steering wheel. The owner of this Kia Sedona had done their own oil changes for years, but had to come in because the engine had started running really badly. And this customer came in because their car had started smoking a lot after their friend had done their last oil and filter change. This car came in because the owner complained about a slipping clutch, and this is what the mechanic found. Customer states, need tire repair after hitting something on the road. And this customer had installed used wheel bearings by themselves to save some money, but ended up having to come into the shop to get new ones. And this mechanic just wanted to check a fuse in the Citroen. This customer had done some work on their drive shaft all by themselves. And this car came in to get some new brakes installed, but the mechanics found that it needed a little bit more work than just brakes. And the owner of this car had built their very own catalytic converter anti-theft system. Customer states, AC doesn't work and engine makes strange sounds. Turns out that the AC clutch needed to be replaced. And this car had been outside in the rain for a bit too long.
Woo! There was.
What it's supposed to look like, what it actually looks like. And this is how you start your wipers from outside the cab. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time.